So there you are, doing everything right. Good nutrition, plenty of sleep, strength training, and then, out of nowhere, you're hit with a stabbing, searing pain in your heel.
Plantar fasciitis affects over 3 million people in the US every year. And for runners, that's a death sentence to their training. Plantar fasciitis is inflammation of a thick band of tissue that runs from your heel bone to your toes that feels like a stabbing pain in your heel. Usually worse in the morning or during activities like running. And today, we're going to share a technique most doctors aren't even aware of for curing the issue.
So, full disclosure, keep in mind that Rush and I are not doctors, we're not physical therapists, but as competitive runners, we do have a unique perspective on plantar fasciitis. And for me personally, I lost a season here at UVU due to plantar fasciitis, and I stumbled across the cure totally by accident. Meet Spencer, my really good friend and roommate from the college days, and while we were running together, he developed a really bad foot injury.
Went to see some specialists, and they were like, oh man, you need surgery. And after hearing their recommendations, I was like, this just doesn't feel right. I've been running my whole life.
Around the same time, I developed plantar fasciitis, and I watched Spencer doing drills and strength exercises, and I watched him actually start to improve, which surprised me.
So this problem that was down here might have been from things that were tight or things that were weak, so I didn't have enough stability.
Spencer's exercises and drills got him back into the race without surgery, and seeing Spencer essentially cure himself after doctors told him the pain would be chronic or required surgery inspired me to do some research and follow the same route. So I did. I followed 3 steps that cured my plantar fasciitis, and if you're an athlete, there's a chance these 3 steps can do the same for you.
First thing to do is see a doctor. They're unlikely going to be able to fix your plantar fasciitis or find its root in the 7 minutes you spend with them, but they'll help with some of the symptoms, so start with a professional opinion. Next, along with your doctor's recommendation, start treating the site of the pain. Stretch your foot before and after bed. Golf balls, baseballs, and condition-specific balls will work. Stretching your limbs as a whole and rolling them out may also help.
Okay, now here's the game changer. Plantar fasciitis manifests as pain in the foot, but it's often a symptom of a problem somewhere else. For me, it was deep tissue tightness in my semitendinous muscle, a muscle located on the back of the thigh, deep within the muscle tissue. You may have a similar cause for your injury. So start with a full exploratory massage, testing each of your muscle groups from your lower leg all the way up to your glutes. You should do this yourself because it's really going to be easier for you to feel around for muscles that are abnormally sore or tight rather than if you have someone else massaging you. If you find a muscle group that's abnormally tight or painful, massage it and loosen it up as well as you can stand to do, because this is gonna hurt. It'll be painful. After the massage, get out and try walking. If you've found the source and cause for plantar fasciitis, you should be able to walk or even run short periods without pain. And if you can manage this, you've now found the source, or at least one of the sources for your injury, and now it's time to move on to step 3, a long-term treatment routine.
While continuing to treat, stretch, and massage the site of the pain on your foot, focus on daily massage and relief for the sore muscles or groups that you've identified that could be causing your foot pain. Deep tissue massage can cause soreness, so be sure to gingerly ease back into running. Too much too fast can cause other complications.
And lastly, I'll throw in the last word, get creative with how to massage your muscles if they are deep tissue muscles. For me, my go-to move to loosen up my semitendinous muscle whenever my plantar fasciitis is threatening to act up is to put a golf ball on a table. Sometimes I put on a heavy shoe or a boot and I let the weight of my leg put pressure on the muscle and I massage it with the ball. So I just sit there and shift the weight of my leg back and forth, targeting my semitendinous. And in case you're wondering, this is not comfortable at all, because you really need to dig in there for proper prevention and especially treatment if you're currently trying to get through a bad case of plantar fasciitis. So again, this is what cured my plantar fasciitis. I found the root of the problem and treated that. While most people, doctors included, get distracted by the symptoms, I've seen other runners do the same. So if you're struggling with plantar fasciitis or another running related injury, consider a full body assessment and treatment plan to speed up your recovery and get back out onto the trails.